So the next says, you mentioned using YouTube to drive traffic. You creating videos around your niche and running traffic to them, or buying ad space on audiences you want to target. Yeah, I mean, again, it's about, I like to try to use in-market audiences or life event audiences, which are predefined audiences. However, you can create custom audiences. There used to be custom intent audiences, and then there was what's called an affinity audiences too, which was already defined audiences. Custom intent is where you submit the criteria to Google Ads to define an audience. And I've talked about that extensively in some of our trainings. Again, Adam, I know I ask this all the time, but do we have a link to the YouTube ads for local course? I don't know if we have.
Let me grab that.
Okay, because that's a course that will help you out a lot, Alana. It's YouTube ads for local. You can apply that even if it's not for local. You can still apply the same strategies to a national campaign or whatever. But I go in very specifically on how to create custom intent audiences. And now they're called custom audiences. Google, over just like the past week or so, has actually merged affinity audiences and custom intent audiences. But the point that I'm trying to make is I always try to buy traffic from relevant audiences, both topically, right, which would be like an in-market audience or a life event audience or custom audience that I define what the criteria or the parameters are, and also geographic. If it's for local, which everything I do is for local. So if it's for a geographic or a local project, I always set geographic targeting as well. So yes, I'm specifically buying engagement signals from a specific audience, right? Last is if you do produce videos, say you have a local roofer, what sort of content would you produce? Q&A type of stuff? No, I don't produce videos at all. I stopped doing that years ago, other than the stuff that I do for Semantic Mastery and a lot of client videos, like in other words, like videos for prospecting and that kind of stuff. I don't produce like lead gen videos and things. I just don't do it anymore. I go to Fiverr and I buy them there. And I've got some providers at Fiverr that I use regularly to create commercial-like type videos, right? I provide maybe some images or perhaps some images with some short video clips that then they incorporate into the video that they make. And then usually I provide a script, and they either provide the voiceover, or I will either record the voiceover myself and submit the voiceover to be added to the video when they render the video, or I'll hire a voiceover from Fiverr, voiceover talent, to record the voiceover. A lot of times I just record the voiceover myself because I write the script. So I just record the audio file and then send that when I order the gig from Fiverr, and they produce the video. And there are some pretty good providers in there for, $50. You can get a really nice video created with a voiceover track, background music and everything, 30 to 60 second video for around $50. Some are more expensive, but you can find decent providers on Fiverr. And that's what I do. Again, it's more about the branding for YouTube ads than it is about producing traffic, although you will get some relevant traffic if you've got your targeting right. Okay.